You ever fall into that trap? It's day one and you're gonna finally start that new habit. You do really well on day one, day two rolls around. You're still pretty consistent at the habit, you're still doing it, holding strong. Day three, you're kind of falling off a little bit, but you're still holding relatively strong. And then inevitably day four rolls around and you've completely gone haywire. You've fallen off the habit. You feel so guilty for falling back into your old ways and you vow this is the last time you will ever do it. And day one rolls around again. I'm going to teach you how to break this cycle because of course Isa is here to save you. I'm going to make sure when you vow that this is the last time I'm ever going to do this, it's the actual last time you ever do it. Let's take losing fat as an example. Very common, right? Have you ever, when you go to open the fridge, see a very nice, delicious looking pastry sitting right there? Or when you open your pantry drawer, you see a nice, tasty, salty looking snack on there. And then you compulsively, without thinking, just pick it up and eat it. And then you just think, oh wait, I'm on a diet, and you put it back. See, that is your problem right there. Why did you do that? It's almost like a predator when he knows like, oh, I'm a predator, I'm meant to go catch prey. I am a prey, I know I'm meant to run away from predators. They're not really told that. They know that by instinct. You by instinct went for that treat, you fatty. You big fatty. Why'd you do that? Well, it's instinct. It's what you intrinsically believe about yourself. You believe in your own mind, even though you're trying to stick to this diet, amazing goals, lovely. You still instinctively believe in your heart you are the same fat man. That's your problem right there. Only a fat man would reach for that sweet, reach for that packet of chips, reach for that chocolate bar. That's the identity you have labeled in your own mind about yourself without you even realizing it. We all act like our identities, it's like we all have a script we're giving in this movie that we're living. We're all actors, actresses with certain roles. You gotta act your own role. You are the fat man. You have to act that role of a fat man. If you try and be the fit, nice, healthy, athletic man, the director's gonna come. Why are you acting that way? I gave you the fat man script. Why are you trying to be athletic out of nowhere? No, stick to the fat man script. That's what your mind tells you. Your mind's the director. It's trying to get you back into that identity that you put on yourself. Gee, I'm proud of myself. I came up with that on the spot. Your mind's the director and the personality identity is the script. Why are you following the old script? You've got to try and follow the new script. And it's hard because the director is in your mind banging. No, stick to the fat man script. Of course, we catch ourselves right in the middle of maybe eating the snack. Oh wait, I meant to be on a diet right now. You put it back. So how do we train that? How do we stop acting like the fat man? How do we change our identity? To be honest, this is one of those really autistic things you have to just keep on playing down on your mind all the time. It's kind of like when I wanted to learn how to breathe properly. I don't want to breathe from my mouth no more. I want to breathe from my nose. It's healthy for your jawline. I still got cheeks even from doing this, but I just want to breathe healthy. You gotta actively keep on reminding yourself to breathe through your nose and stop breathing from your mouth. Keep an upright posture. All that sort of stuff. You gotta actively keep on reminding yourself who you are. Think about it like this. You have been a fat man. I don't know why I keep reminding this fat man. Poor fella. He's trying his best, I'm sure. This fat man has been living his fat, big, fat oath whale life for years and years and years, right? And he's only been sticking to his diet for what, 2 weeks? So he's trying to reprogram all of this programming in his mind of years and years and years of going for that snack in his pantry, for picking up that dessert from the fridge, from picking up the family meal from whatever and eating the family meal by himself. He's trained his mind to make those decisions, and you're gonna override it in 2 weeks? You're gonna override years of actions and reinforcing bad habits in just 2 weeks? Some people take years to fix the habits. Some people legitimately to get over like a drug addiction, alcohol addiction, corn addiction. It takes them years to get over that. You gotta be realistic a little bit here. You gotta make it your identity. That fat guy's gotta stop acting like that fat guy and be like, no, I'm an athlete. Even though it's kind of cringe. He doesn't even own any clothes that fit him. All his clothes are super baggy because if he gets the baggy shirts, people may not notice his fat as much. No, we still notice you're fat, man. We can tell you're fat. He has to stop thinking like that. He has to keep on saying to himself, no, I'm an athletic guy, fit. I go to the gym every single day consistently. I eat healthy and I don't cheat on my diet. It will serve him well from just autistically getting that in his mind. If you think this is weird, I do this myself. I bought this shirt today. It shows my belly. I got a big belly on me. I still bought this shirt. This shirt shows my belly. Why? Because I'm on a cut. I'm gonna cut down. Once I get all this belly away, this shirt is gonna look amazing on me. I wanna look like a proper stud. And that's the type of commitment you gotta have. The fat guy, when he gets, well, I guess I'm the fat guy. I get closed out a little tight on me. But I know once I lose that fat, once I stick to my goals, stop cheating, weighing myself every day, eating clean, stop eating this cinnamon rolls my mom keeps on getting me. I stop doing all that, I will look so good on these clothes that I bought. It's all about identity. You gotta reshape your life around your new identity. If that's buying new clothes, that means you gotta buy new clothes. If that means buying like a pull-up bar in your bedroom frame, that means you gotta buy that. If you're trying to be more productive, you clean up your workspace, you make it more professional. Mine's a little bit of a mess right now. If I wanted to manifest this more productivity, I am pretty productive, but like, let's say if I wasn't productive, I just get rid of all that mess, make it more productive, only have the things that I would use to be productive, like my laptop, my notes, my pen, keep only those things on my desk, nothing else that would distract me. And guess what? It's not only about the things you do, it's about the way you talk to other people, the way you talk about you to other people, the way you talk about yourself in your own mind. You can't be talking crap about yourself when you maybe skip a day of the gym and you feel crap about yourself and you go back, or you're about to go back into your old ways. No, you say to yourself instead that I missed one day, I feel terrible. You know what? This next gym session, I'm gonna go twice as hard to make up for what I missed out yesterday. When you're talking about your goals to your friends, your family, they laugh at you being like, you're never gonna change, you're always gonna be fat. And you tell them, sure, that's what you think? I won't prove you wrong in a couple years. Watch, I'm an athlete now. And they'll laugh at your face. You're an athlete? You can barely jog for 2 seconds. If you run, you'll probably break your knees from all the fat in your belly. What athlete are you? And they laugh at your face, but you don't let them get in here. You keep on working, keep on working. Consistency. You change your identity and then you change your reality. Everything starts from up here. Everything starts from here. That's how Conor McGregor won all his fights. Even before he stepped in that octagon, he already won the fight. That's how he was able to beat out, I forgot his name, in like 7 seconds, becoming world champion. Quickest world champion fight to date in UFC. And he won that fight even before he stepped in the ring. Because it's all up here. It starts from here. If this ain't right, nothing is right. I promise you, this is what's wrong with your life. This is why when you try and start with something, you're so consistent the first couple of days because it's fresh on your mind, that motivation. But then once that motivation fades away, you start to have to use discipline. You're not disciplined at all. And then you fall off the habit. The next couple of days, you keep on being a degenerate. And then when the next Monday rolls around, you have that burst of motivation again. And you say, this was the last time I'm ever going to do this. And then you just do it all over again. Think about the person that you want to be. What would he believe in? What would he take? What actions would he do? What habits would he have? How would he talk to other people? Would he be very talkative? Would he be very introverted? Would he go out all the time? Would he be in his room all day? What car would he drive? How would he treat other people? Would he help other people? Or would he be really kept to himself, quiet? Be very active? Or would he be kind of lazy? You got to think and you got to act that way. You got to act that way actively. Every time you fall back into your old ways, you got to actively remind yourself, no, this is not who I am. It's not even the fact that like that's the old me. No, that's not even who I am. That's not even a remote fabric of who I am. I am not that type of person. I am this person. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even a possibility that you can do your old habits because that's not you at all. You gotta be this new version of you because that is just who you are. It's really autistic advice. You gotta just keep on reminding yourself, reminding yourself, this is not who I am. You gotta think about the type of person, the version of you that achieved your goal is, and you gotta make that person who you are already, and then you'll get there.